Well, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Odio. I've got a great Blu-ray we're going to review today. It's Justice League War. It's the first movie after the Flashpoint paradox, and it introduces the whole new DC universe back then. It's pretty fun. Let's get into it. So yeah, back in the day, this was like the first movie in the whole new DC universe animated. And let me tell you, they started off with a banger on this one. They reintroduces all of the main Justice League heroes, and when this starts off, none of them know each other. I gotta admit, when I first came into this way back then, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. I didn't like the different animation on Superman and stuff, but they grow on you real quick. The voice acting is good, the animation is good, the action is violent, and there's real stakes. People are getting taken away in this by Darkseid and killed, and it's really cool. It's got a darker tone to it, more serious, but also there's a lot of fun to be had in it too. But I mean, getting into it here, we start off with the new basis of the Justice League. So we get Superman, of course. He's eventually, I guess, going to be the leader, but he looks really strong in there.
A friend of yours, I assume?
He gets introduced pretty early on. We get Batman in here as well. He's not voiced by Conroy. It's Jason O'Mara, I think, but he does a good job. I like it. It's a good performance. And we get Wonder Woman coming in, and then we get Green Lantern. He's pretty funny in this too, actually. I like his character quite a bit. And then we also get Flash, the fastest man alive, and we get Shazam, Billy Batson, he's a 10-year-old kid who uses his powers to become a hero. He's got some hilarious moments in this, especially with Wonder Woman. And this is one of those ones where when they do finally all meet up, Superman is kind of going to be hooking up with Wonder Woman in this one instead of Lois Lane. That's a different take. I kind of like it. But you see Shazam and the other one's kind of looking at Wonder Woman. And a few scenes, Superman gets in between them. So it's pretty clearly implied that, like, yeah, that's Superman's woman in this one. But really, a really interesting story when it gets going. Because they don't know each other, they all have to get introduced again. And one of the coolest things that happens in it, I say one of the coolest things, but this kind of makes me think about, this is what it would look like when Superman and Batman actually met for the first time if they were to kind of fight.
What are these boxes for?
Batman would not be like overpowering and prepared for Superman, and Superman wouldn't even really know why Bruce Wayne was trying to fight him. He'd be thinking like, what is this guy doing? Like, I'm Superman. What's he supposed to do against me?
I can still see you.
And it pretty much plays out that way. It's really cool to see on the screen, though. I liked it. It was a nice introduction to both of them. And then Green Lantern, when he's talking to Batman later on, it's really funny. He's like, "Oh, so what are your powers? You have the power of a bat." He's like, "No." And he's like, You're not just some guy in a bat suit, are you? Like, that can't be what's going on here."
So, what can you do?
Oh, but it is. So Batman's trying to get the bravest of all of them, right? He has no powers. So anyway, Darkseid is sending in what I don't know what you call those evil flying things there. And yeah, it's the parademons. Parademons, that's what they're called. And they're flying around. They're grabbing people, taking them back, throwing them in these machines. You see them get turned into like just matter, mutated. Then they become parademons and they go get other people. Holy scary. And they take Superman at one point. They have to formulate a big plan on how to get him back and how to defend the Earth. How they're going to get Darkseid to leave because he's coming himself down to conquer them. It was great. I loved it. Like, the fight scenes are really good. The animation looks really fast the way they fight and things like that. And you don't get to see Darkseid versus the Justice League in very many things. You get it in this, and it's just a full-on fight. I really liked it. And Superman finally gets back, and Batman is there. the moments that you get Green Lantern too, especially early on, you know, he doesn't really know the limits of his power. He really has to test them throughout these kind of fights. Same thing with Flash. Wonder Woman, she's just good to go. She's just awesome in this. She's like superpower. She's confident. She's one of the best ones. She goes for Darkseid's eye at one point. Holy, it's so cool. Like just some great moments in the fight. It's worth watching just for the fight against Darkseid at the end. It's worth watching just for that. But the movie's not boring, even at the beginning. Like I said, you're getting the characters introduced. They switch between each hero. All their stories eventually interconnect. None of them know where the parademons are coming from. But once Darkseid himself gets there, like I said, everybody gets their moment. Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman, Green Lantern, and Flash have to they're all rescuing people. They're trying to hold Earth down while Superman's gone away. Batman's the one going up to get him, so... Oh, it's great. If you like action and you like the Justice League and any of those guys are your favorite heroes, you're gonna have a great time here. They're all played really well, and all the characters have great arcs. Wonder Woman is hilarious too. She has an ice cream in this one. It's like, oh, this is amazing. You should be very proud, Mr. Venner, like pointing his sword at him. And Steve Trevor's in this too. Like, they have a great roster. It's a lot of fun. It's a good movie. It feels like it has stakes, and they do a different take on some things, like especially the whole Superman Wonder Woman thing. So it's different, but it was cool. And like I said, the fight scenes alone are worth it. And Superman meeting Batman is just that was a lot of fun to see for the first time. But overall, I would definitely give this one a 9 out of 10. I loved it. It's just one of the greatest ones. It's so much fun. It's a Blu-ray you should easily pick up. But thanks so much for watching this far. Really appreciate that, guys. Have you seen this movie? Did you like it? Let me know in the comments. And please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.